Welcome to Belief, Being, and Beyond with your host, Granddaughter Crow. Hi everybody, Granddaughter Crow here with another episode of Belief, Being, and Beyond. And today I have the wonderful honor of interviewing and spending some time with and allowing her to share with you her wisdom, Laura Gonzalez. And it is just, let me just tell you a little bit about Reverend Laura Gonzalez. She is a spiritual and community healer, priestess, minister, specializing in traditional Mexican folklore. If you want a little bit of Mexican folklore, follow her. She's got classes, we'll talk about it. Also, native philosophies and North American paganism within the goddess tradition. And I can't wait to get into that. She also holds a leadership role at a Chicago-based community practice of Nahua tradition of Mexico. Please correct me if I'm saying it wrong.
That's correct.
Yay, where she provides guidance, support, community harmony. Laura also advocates for indigenous, pagan, LGBTQIA communities with a focus on women's rights and diversity. I've got my candle lit. I set sacred space, put my ego to the outside, and asked your ancestors to come through with whatever, and you and your soul to come through with whatever it is. And so if that's what comes through,
Yep.
absolutely. Absolutely. And I am so honored because Laura, I've met her and she is my sister. She is my sister. She is my sister. I'm pretty sure that our ancestors knew each other at one time. So everybody, please welcome Laura Gonzalez. Say hi, everybody. Say hi, Laura.
Hi, hello, and welcome, and thank you for being here.
Yeah.
My
I'm
honor and pleasure.
Oh, good. I'm interested in, I mean, honestly, people, we're going to have a little bit of conversation around 2025 USA, enough said, the all of the stuff, kind of speaking from where the heart of the people who have the strength to sit with their uncomfortable, real feelings and come out to us as leaders. And that is Laura. So thank you so much for being on this podcast. I'm looking forward to, promoting what you do, what you stand for,
Hmm.
and who you support. And I think that that's really important because we need leaders like you more than ever now.
Hmm. I I've been okay. I just like you said, like I share in my life. I needed some time to understand my feelings and to understand what's going on. And I was telling a friend of mine yesterday the allegory of the symbolism of a one of those inflatable toys. And I feel that 5 weeks ago, when this whole chaos began, that I was completely and absolutely 100% deflated. I knew it was going to be a challenge, like we all knew it was going to be a challenge. But the minute that you see that is real, um, this color supremacy and people doing gestures that are significant. So I think it was a gesture that was made that really knocked me off my center.
Yeah.
We indigenous people strive to be on our center and to be right in accordance with all that is love, and that really knocked me over. It really did, because if we are not hiding that they are that kind of people, and the rhetoric and the lies 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 to dehumanize people that look like me. 2, 3 years, maybe more. It's been decades that people have been lying about people like us. But lately, it's been cruel. It's been over the top. It's been disinformed, misinformed, dismissive, and more than anything, dehumanizing. And that's, I know my history. I went to school in Mexico. They teach us history. And they know that when that kind of people take on power, the first order of business is to dehumanize the people that is their target for their hatred.
Yes.
So the dehumanizing campaign, you know, has been already heavy on all of us.
Yes.
And then now, like I said, to have seen the gesture on the TV, and it's not because I was watching the TV. By all means, I was not going to be watching that. But it was all over. It exploded all over Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, etc. And so it's like, oh, okay, so we're on.
Yeah.
We're on, and never again is now.
Yep.
Never again is now. So it like I said, it knocked me out my center, and I needed to feel my feelings. And I was also mourning the loss of my little dog, my companion.
Yeah.
And it was like intense.
Yeah.
However, mm, community,
Yes.
community, community,
Yes.
community, community coming to um, listen, not to talk to me, but to listen. Um, the community that holds you in a circle
Yes.
so that you, even when you cannot hold yourself, they hold you up straight. And community, like I said on the last live that I did, that I finally went back to do lives on Friday. Um, community that holds a mirror, that your face is my face, your soul is my soul.
Yeah.
I am you, you are me, right? Community that holds a mirror through your eyes, through your face, and they remind you who you are. Not because you believe the lies of the dehumanizing campaign, but because the meaning of their campaign is to strike fear on us.
That's exactly right.
And so I'm I was first ashamed to have reacted that way because that is the colonizer's indoctrination, to
Gotcha.
have shame and judgment. And then very quickly, and with the help not only of the community, but also my therapist, who is an amazing, amazing healer, um, who helped me navigate the fact that there is no shame on feeling scared when you are the target of the people's hatred.
Yeah.
And if you are not okay, it's normal, it's natural,
Yes.
and that actually what is not natural is folks whom are not afraid. Folks
Right.
completely okay. Folks for whom this is nothing and nothing is happening.
Yeah.
And even on my moment of feeling not centered and not 100%, so I keep saying about this inflatable toy,
Yes.
I feel that I'm like maybe 60, you know, going back into being fully formed. I'm not at 100, but I think a good 60, a strong 60 is there.
Good.
And even when I was on 20 and 30, I keep posting on my forums, and some people like a reminder, we are human. We are not the value of what we produce. We are not the value of how many tomatoes we picked. We are not the value of how many roofs we can fix. Don't move the narrative into, oh my God, now groceries are going to be expensive because undocumented migrants are afraid. Let's put the person first. All these people are so scared of going to work or going out or expressing their existing. All these people are afraid of existing, comma. Wow, this is going to bring a huge consequence to our way of life,
Right,
their way of life, and our way of life.
right,
Put in the financial problem first. Put in the um, scarcity of vegetables first. You're still not centering on the human. And so that's why I have made it my job to remind people to put the human first. We are human. And I've been saying this um, for decades now. If you find a dog in the car, hot in the street, you can break the window, you can give the dog water, you will not be charged with a crime for breaking the window and saving the dog. But if you give water to a person in the desert, you could be charged with aiding and abetting, um, you know, fostering fugitives, la la la. And they keep changing the laws and they keep making the laws more abrasive. So yeah, if you help a dog, a-okay.
right.
If you help a human that is not the color that the status quo deem dignifying, it's a
Yeah,
crime.
yeah.
And it's horrible and um but the sun still rises every day.
Yes, the sun still rises every day, sister.
And we are going to keep existing.
Yes,
We come and this I feel talking to you. I feel that I'm preaching to a choir, but I'm also talking to whoever's watching and listening. We indigenous folks of the planet come from generations upon generations of survivors.
yes, that's right.
And so we have to call on our ancestors to remind us through our cellular memory how to survive
Yes,
because we do have that information. There,
yes,
it's there, it's within us. So I didn't know my extended family. I only knew my mother, my father, and my siblings. I met one grandmother, but I never met all the other aunts, uncles, grandmothers, Um, it was a very discombobulated family, and it was, my mom was so proud to be just carrying her 5 children. So I don't know my lineage, my background, but I know that they're
yeah, that's right.
there, and all we have to do is reach out and call on them, and yeah,
Absolutely. One thing you bring to the table is real. You are real. And I was at a poetry slam right after the election results, and they asked me to write a poem, and all I could think about was I am living proof that the US government that wants to erase a culture cannot do it. I am here, period. You are here. You are living proof. And maybe we don't know our ancestors like in this realm, but with their blood flows through us, their DNA is with us, and they have been through the US government doing these kinds of things before, but we are still here. And it's not for the faint of heart, but yeah, we're still here.
yeah.
We're still here.
And